Mm. Ugh. Hello and welcome to my second day of building the Legend of Zelda Lego set from the Ocarina of Time, the final battle with Ganon. I stopped off on where we started opening the third bag on page 54. And this is what we've built so far. We have the Zelda, we have the base, and we have the first tower with Navi, and in the back we have the Megaton hammer. Okay. So let us get started by opening up the third bag. I don't know what this thing is supposed to be, but I guess we'll find out. Get rid of that. Move these for now and see what this is. I think this might... Ooh. Yep. It is Ganondorf's cape, and I'm assuming this is for Ganon. The big one. And the little one. Nicely detailed. Okay. So, set Ganon's cape thing aside, and seems our next thing is building Ganondorf. So let's grab his torso and cape and pop that on. Probably be better if I actually got his head before trying to put that on. Oh. Did not realize he had a little shoulder pad thing. Where is... his head is in the bag. In case you can also hear, I am listening to some Zelda music in the background, so I have something to listen to as I build this. Okay. Got the little shoulder pads. Let's get the cape on. As soon as my silly little fingers can get it. There we go. Do the smiley face instead of the angry one. There's the angry face and smiley face. And let's get his head and the legs. And they say I like the detail that they added for Ganondorf. Set him aside. Let's also remove the Zelda from the set. Really like the little details they add to the print. Okay. Move these off the page. Move things around first so I can actually see what I'm building. Seems this bag is more detailing than building an actual structure like in the previous bag. Ooh, that's a lot of flame bits. Okay. Starting us off with one of these, a regular brick. One of those. And this piece that has this weird C shape. Okay. Pop it on. Get the C shape. And the regular brick. And we are popping this onto this. Hopefully you got that right, otherwise it's going to be a pain to get off, but that looks correct. Next page. Okay. And these two flat orange guys. Let's pop them in next. There we go. And another one of the thing we just built before. Make sure I orient it the correct way. Yep. Same thing, just this and the C shape are on opposite sides this time. Okay. Next page. Seems we won't be using the base at the moment. We will be building some weird mini structure. Seems we will be sliding it into the C shape by the time we're done. Okay. Start with this thingy. Transparent yellow piece. And two of these, it seems. Okay. One of these guys. And a transparent yellow to put on top. That. One of these guys next. And two regular bricks. There we go. 2 of these. And another transparent yellow thing. Pop that on. And bricks go here. There we go. Okay, seems we are done with that, and now we will be sliding it on. So first, guessing we'll build something to lock it in place so it doesn't just slide in and out. And we are adding 2 regular bricks to go on each side of it. Next, we are using that, 1 of these, 2 of these guys, and 1 tiny slope piece. That first, another slope on top of that, and this tiny piece. And we are popping it top of this. Next, using 1 of these guys, 2 of these little rods to put in. There we go. Now this little curved piece to go on top of it. Put that down, grab some water real quick. There we go. Next, we are grabbing 2 of these things. And popping them up beneath on the other side. Next is this L-shape guy. Pop it in to the little round parts. As soon as you actually get in there, I put it on backwards. Stay on. There we go. 1 of these to put into the hole on top. There we go. Seems we are popping this onto the structure right here. I am curious what this is going to turn into. Next page. Seems we are making another on the other side. Or I guess not. Seems we're only making the first little part with this thing. There we go. Okay. Another mini structure. I wonder if this is supposed to end up being the little flange thing that they have Ganondorf flying out of in the little animated trailer thing they did for this. And this thingy. A lot of mini pieces, seems, to the smooth flat black ones. We have some little triangle piece seams. And 3 little smooth black squares. Okay. Start with that going there. That goes there. That goes there. Go there. Little square goes here. Another square goes there. Triangle piece goes there. Black square goes there. And there we go. Next, one of these guys, another flat, smooth black, 2 squares. There's the other one. I am apparently blind right now. Oh, underneath the flame piece. And another brick looking one. More bricks. 2 and 3. Okay. This goes here. This goes there. Smooth one goes here. That goes there. There, and next to it. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's supposed to be brick wall or debris. Next page. Grab some water real quick. Seems we are flipping this over. Transparent yellow. This thing with the notches on the wall. This T shape. Red brick. Anything else? Just a regular square. Okay. Start with this. Gray square goes here. Tan thing goes there. And red goes on top. And pop it on here. Next, we are building two things with these shapes. One of these on each. And a little slope. I wonder if any of these bricks have like technical names. Excuse me. That is not correct. A little slope. Okay. That side. And on the other. Okay. Little round things to go on top. Okay. Seems we are putting this onto this guy. Seems we are connecting it to the little part that is sticking out. Yep. Anything else? Nope. Next page. We are making the other part of the hinge, it seems, to just click it into place. Making sure I'm orienting it correctly. It definitely seems like it's going to be the thing Ganondorf is supposed to fly out of. And we are building another slope thing on the other side. Get in there. There we go. Next page. Seems this is just supposed to mimic debris. One of these. Well, seems we got one of those things that look the same until you realize it's mirrored. Okay, that goes there. This next to it. That seems to go there. Okay. Two of these. And more of these tan, or I think this tan slopes. Put this on top of each other. Pop it in here. Pop it in there. Pop it in here. I did this incorrectly. Wait, did I miss something? No, I think it's just the way the picture looks. Look back on another page just to make sure I didn't miss something. Nope. Guess the def just looks weird in the little photo they have. Just a moment, I didn't realize this. Seems it has like a little progress bar on the bottom if you go back. I guess to show how far you're done in the build. Which means we are nearly halfway done. So yay. Little slope pieces next. That goes there. This goes here. That there. There we go. Yep, and it seems I was correct in this supposedly being the thing that Ganondorf flies out of. Pop Ganondorf in there. That's a fun feature. Next page. Seems it is just showing the little animation or the movement. Okay. But we already saw that, so no need for that. More water. And it seems we are building fire pieces in the background now. 4 of these transparent yellows. 2 of these small yellows. And 3 of these transparent orange dots. Okay. That goes there. Another next to it. Little small brick on top. 2 orange dots next to it. Just gonna small yellow next to that. And the 2 yellow bricks. And the orange dot on this little thing. Seems like probably should have done that first. There we go. Next page. Just a bunch of the orange dots on top. Basically, we're covering everything. This little back row. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Yes. Here we go. And it seems I'm adding another one to one of our preset oranges to add a little depth to that. Right there, you see. And more orange dots for the next one. Probably to add more depth to the fire. One goes there. Another goes there. One here. One more there. Another here. 2 more. One go there. The other here. Seems we are doing little alternating flame things. Got mini ones and the big ones. Make sure they're alternating before I start. Yes, so that shouldn't be too hard as long as I get it right. Start closest and go outwards. One go there. There we go. A lot of flame patterns, it seems. I will say when I was building this in the previous part, I thought the base would be a bit bigger, but I think that was mostly due to how big Ganon looked in the thing. There we go. I think this is my first time seeing the little mini flame detail. It's always usually the big fire one. Almost done. There is our flames. Little sip of water. And it seems we are now adding more debris to cover this little area. Got one of these. These little slopes. This long slope. And this little sand colored one. Okay. Sand thing goes there. But, you want to get it popped on all the way. Okay. Big slope goes there. This one goes here. All right. Next page. A little bit more debris. Okay. Starting with this little one going here. One of these going next to it. Using one of these and two little circle pieces. Go right here. Goes there, another circle piece, or quarter circle if you want to be technical. That goes there. Pop it on. Papanada. Next, More debris. Seems we're just filling out the little back row here. One of these guys. And this little thing next to it. Another one. Another one of these little curved or multi-directional slopes. Probably to mimic a rock. And this goes here. Don't think I'm missing anything else. Take a quick look. No, that seems to be it. Next page. We are just adding two little last bits. This goes there. And a little mini slope goes on the opposite side. It seems we are done with this bag. Let's put away all of our little extra bits in our specially labeled Zelda Ziploc bag. Seems we are getting the last of our figures with Link here. Still wondering why we built Zelda first, because she doesn't seem to be going anywhere yet. Next bag. Let's move this aside for the moment. Ooh, that almost went flying off the table. Okay. Seems they just did one solid piece for the Master Sword. See if I can get it in focus. I think they did a nice little job detailing this. There we go. These to the side. There's his legs. Where's the shield? There you are. Yeah. Definitely put in the work to make sure these miniatures look nice. Come on, get in there. You need to save Hyrule. I mean, we can give him the hammer, it's already there, but... No. Let's get all three next to each other. Let's take Ganondorf out of this thing for a moment. Just gonna remove her little light thing. It's like, stay still. I'll just put them on the edge. That way they can only stand up for a sec. Yeah, really liking the little miniatures. Although they make it look like Gandalf has a unibrow. I don't know if he actually has one in the game, because I'm like, it's not a detail you would pay attention to, really. It's like, probably not, but that's just how he made him look in this thing. These to the side. Zelda put back her little light rays. Her ray gun of light. Okay. Almost there. Bring this up. There's our little mini bag I didn't open yet. Come on. Okay. Got another one of these things. One of these pointy guys. And some of these slopes. Got 4 of them. Might be off screen, but trying to find the best way to position everything. Already got the 4. And 2 of these little dot. Ooh. Okay, anything else? Yep. 1 flat, smooth brown brick. Okay. Start here. Alright. This goes there. Come on. Pop it in. It's like trying to find where these little things go. It's like, where's that one little off color thing in the picture? There we go. So now it's covering the next page. Seems we're building a mini structure, so I'm going to set the base aside for a moment. Looks like it's just a big piece of debris, but we will see. Start with this little round. Pop it on. More of these little things. This might be a little small tower or whatever. It looks similar to the other base we have for this thing. Kind of similar to how we started from our build in part 1. Okay. Some little dots, as soon as I can actually get them. So make sure I have it correct for when I flip it over. This goes here. A little gray slope goes there. And then we're using these things to make a little pocket thing here, it seems. Have to get another one of those pieces. Where are you? No. Come on. There we are. 2 gray ones. Next page. And if this little tracker on the bottom is to be believed, I believe we are not at the halfway point. It's kind of misleading. Okay. Next is one of these guys. Seems we're doing the same thing, but opposite. Where's the slope? There we are. Okay. Am I blind? Nope. The box was covering part of it. Another one of those, and another one. Another one of these pieces. And it seems I wasn't paying attention to the other part of the direction where I need to add these guys. Right here. There we go. Loops go there. Come on, click in place. A nice satisfying click. This goes here. As soon as my silly fingers actually do their job. There we go. And this weird square piece goes in next. Seems we are just attaching it to these little hinges in the back. Means there's probably going to be something moving. Now it seems we are attaching this structure to the base. And its weird crooked orientation. Seems that's what these little dots on the bottom are for, to have you line it up. The dot needs to be on the other dot. Come on. Almost there. Yeah, as you can see, it had the same feature for the previous tower. And that is the end of that page. Yep, seems we are just adding a bunch of debris. One of these next. And one of these and another one next to it. And more pieces to look like brickwork, it seems. This goes here. Little triangle piece goes there. Another arrow looking piece goes there. And this goes here. And we got some pieces of a darker shade going right beneath it. It's like starting to look some actual stonework, it seems. Okay. And we got little bricks that we're gonna add right here. Line it up. One more. Okay. And two of these little drill looking bits. There we go. Seems we have heart pieces. Like I don't like that, because it seems it's supposed to be just loose. So while it is supposed to be in there, I don't think I will keep it in there by the time I'm done. It's because I fear I am going to lose it from something stupid happening. Okay. Supposed to attach it to the little thing here, but trying to figure out how far it's supposed to go. Come on. It's like click in place. Just gonna this off real quick. Yep. There. That looks correct according to the picture. Okay. Next page, and according to the little marker, we are officially over the halfway point. Okay. Another looking of the same debris. Okay. Drop that. Sip of water. Ah, there we go. Okay. Triangle piece. Arrow piece. Brick looking brick. Flat dark gray brick. There we go. Yep. Seems to be the exact same. Not mirrored in a weird way. Wonder if this is supposed to be part of the wall or little walkway. The little spikes are supposed to be part of the rails or something. More little drill bits. Okay, there we go. You're just popping this on, so I guess I don't have to worry about the hearts coming out. Probably just to mimic how you get them in the game by having Ganon smash some of the debris so you get some extra hearts. Take a look at the total build so far. Little thing to get Ganondorf to pop out. Huh. I don't have to worry about this because I guess it got locked in place. That's nice. Don't want to lose things. Okay. Next is one of these. Two of these little... There's the other one. Come on. Pop it on there. One on the other side. Little rod looking thing to go in there. There we go. Nice satisfying click, and attaching it to the base. Right here it seems. Next page. More debris. One of these. goes there. Seems we have a mirrored piece. There we go. Pound the piece. I oriented this wrong. Get it off. There we go. Here we are. Little black square. Where are you? There we go. This little thing to go right here. Okay. Pop it onto this thing. For some more detailed debris. Okay. Next, one of those, two of these. Yes. Okay. Little dot. And a little slope. One of those. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. Okay. Start. This going here. That going the other way, facing it. Little black thing with the hook looking thing. Wonder if this is the part where they attach the Triforce. Looks like it might be. Dot goes there. Press everything down. There we go. Okay. Double check real quick. Yep. Next page. One of these. And one of these. Pop it there. On the other side. Yep. Another one of those. Two of them. What am I missing? And this. Yep. Definitely looks like we're going to be popping something on. This goes here. This goes next. And the other side. Next page. Two of these guys. What else? And one mini slope. Okay. And that goes there. Back thing goes facing backwards. And mini slope. Check on the condition of my phone real quick. Make sure it's not overheating. Nope. No closer look. And as I'm sure you can see in the photo, we are putting the Triforce on next. Got this weird round piece. Little dot to go on top of it. Making sure there's no difference on which side is up. Nope. Never mind, there is. There we go. That goes there. These little claw things go in here. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And there's our 3 golden triangles. Ta-da! Seems we just pop it onto the little thing and the little circle popping out. Yay! There we go. Next page. Ooh. One more check to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. We're good to go, it seems. Seems we're building a weird frame around it. For the next part. Little flat black thing. Little hinge to go on it. Little claw to go there. Another hinge. Go on the other side. I'm missing something. Yes, I did this wrong. We have a little claw piece to attach to that hinge. And that goes there instead. Another smooth black piece. Piece. Okay. And one more hinge, it seems. Got another claw. And we go. Seems we just put it around the Triforce. Kind of a weird way to do it. I probably did it this way to make it flush so the golden triangles don't just pop out. Make it easier to keep in place. Next page. More debris. Okay. Start with one of these going here. One of these multi-slopes going next to it. Little mini slope going on the back of that. Ooh. I got stuck. Two of these smooth gray ones. Little dot. That goes there. That goes next. Arrow goes there. Another brick looking piece goes above it. And the dot above that. Anything else? Nope. Next page. More debris. Smooth gray goes here. This goes there. Light gray arrow thing goes there. Little half arrow dark gray goes next to it. And the little triangle goes here. There we go. Three of these little dark gray rectangles. Little slope goes on the one at the edge. More of these little bricks go on the other two. Guessing this one is slanted. Show it's been damaged or cracked. There we go. These little drill spire things. Popping this on. I'm guessing these little dots are to show. Where the little edges of the rectangle pop on. Ooh. A little Triforce came undone for a moment. Yep. Get a little closer look at all the debris we've made. Liking the detail we've been adding so far. And 3. Goes here. Two of these pieces, little quarter circles again. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Pop those in. Those go there. Little quarter circles go here. Kind of curious why they decided to do these instead of half circles. But probably because it's easier to fit these on. Okay. Next page. I think this is supposed to be the action pose for Link, where he's leaping off the tower. Little transparent dot. Little transparent flashlight looking thing going on top of that. Another dot going on top of that piece. Oh, never mind. There it is. I couldn't see the transparent rod. It was transparent. Seems we just... Okay. Oh. And we add the other characters, it seems. Pop this on the window. Which one? I think it's this one. Ooh. Just a moment. Like this roof piece is kind of loose. Wrong orientation. There we go. A little more sturdy now. Okay. Let's pop this thing on. And get Link ready to leap into battle. Seems there was one more little transparent piece to go on his foot. Come on. Let's add Zelda. Move the little booklet for the moment. It's hard to get a good angle of him. There we go. Link next to Navi, leaping into battle. So, let me adjust this for a sec. There we go. Okay. Next page. Let's move base to the side. I'm assuming we're going to be going to a new bag. Yep. Let's see how big this one is. Seems this final thing is for Ganon. Let me just look at this. And it seems this is for mostly Ganon for the rest of this. So I think this is where I am going to leave off for the day. Especially since it seems my phone is starting to get pretty hot. So, yep. Let's move the book to the side. We have ended on page 106. Here we are. Got a lot more rubble added. Let's get Ganon in there, or Ganondorf. This little cape is caught on the back, but that is fine for now. Pop him back down. Yep. I'm assuming I'll probably be able to finish everything in the next part, but we will see. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will hopefully see you soon. And I will posting this on YouTube soon. So otherwise, goodbye.